There we go. Hi everyone, I'm Chef Dominique Ansel here in New York City, and today I'm going to show you and talk to you about La Chandeleur. La Chandeleur is a French tradition where we make crepes. It's at the end of January, beginning of February, where we celebrate the spring coming soon, so we make crepes. Growing up, I made a lot of crepes with my mom, with my grandma. It's one of the first things I made in the kitchen, so I'm going to guide you step by step on how to make it. So let's start with the flour. Then I'm gonna add the sugar. Then we can add the salt. And we're gonna start cracking the eggs one at a time. Once we have the eggs inside, we're gonna mix this well together, start from the center. We're gonna create like a paste. See, it's getting a little bit thick here. I'm gonna add a little bit of milk. This is getting much thinner now. See, now it's like very liquid. Gonna add the rest of the milk. And at the end, we're gonna add our melted butter. So now we've incorporated all the ingredients. As you can see, I have a very liquid batter. So ideally, to let it rest for a few hours overnight, even better. But you can also use the batter right away, which is what we're going to do next. Now I'm gonna use a crepe pan. So a crepe pan is like essentially a pan that's like flat. One of the tricks that my grandma showed me. So you want to put a little bit of oil in the pan. You want to dab a little bit of paper towel inside the oil, and then you want to rub on the bottom. Put a pan on the fire and wait for a few minutes until it gets hot. So I'm gonna just like clean the bottom of the ladle right here on the edge. I'm gonna pour the crepe batter right in the center. Not too much, and then I'm gonna swirl, like spin around like the crepe pan until the batter starts setting. It's pretty much set right now. I'm gonna leave it here. So for taking off the crepe from the pan, you can use a small offset spatula or a small spatula. You can also use the back of a spoon, just like poke around the edge like this to make sure it doesn't stick. You see right here. And if you're not too scared of the heat, then you can withhold heat. Just like grab it right here, pull it, and flip it upside down. Once we flip the crepe, we're only gonna cook it for like a few seconds. So this first crepe is ready. You see I can slide easily. A French tradition to flip the crepe. So it means like you want to make sure you slide the crepe like this. So it's a little technical, but it works. Kind of. Not right now. Third times. There we go. Hope you get this one. I'm gonna show you how to make a crepe Suzette. It's very French classic with sugar, with Grand Marnier, butter, and orange. So you're gonna start with a larger pan. This is about 2-inch deep. I'm gonna turn on the fire. I'm gonna put a little bit of sugar in the beginning. We're going to sprinkle a little bit of sugar. Then we're going to caramelize this sugar. So once the sugar starts melting, just like this, you can see it's like nice and shiny. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit more sugar right away. We can see the caramelization starting here. Let's have a nice color caramel, which is almost there. I'm going to turn the fire a little bit down. I'm going to squeeze half of an orange here. Then I'm going to add my Grand Marnier. And then once the alcohol is evaporated, we're going to add the butter. All right, once we add the butter, we'll let it cook just a little bit. You can see we have this nice caramel that smells like beautiful orange and Grand Marnier. Just gonna turn the flame down a little bit, and now I'm gonna start adding my crepes. So what I do for the crepes, I add the whole crepe, just like this inside. Then I'm gonna take it, fold it in half, and then fold it into a quarter. I'm gonna do the same with like probably 3 crepes. That'll be a good serving. The crepe will be fully covered of this caramel. And here I'm gonna add just a tiny bit more butter. And to finish, we're gonna add the zest of an orange. And then that's it. I'm gonna turn this off. I'm gonna serve this. And this is awesome with some vanilla ice cream. It's just a perfect meal after a dinner or even in the afternoon like we do in France. And you can even pour a little bit more of the caramel right on top here. All right, last step is to eat these crepes. So my favorite part, of course. I hope you enjoy it. Happy Chandler. Awesome.